Ever wonder why some businesses scale so fast while others struggle to get their first customers? It all comes down to the offer. Not the product, not you, but the way the offer is structured. Remember, a company is not defined by the product they sell, by the problem they solve. Today, I'll be breaking down a 10-step framework to craft an irresistible offer, one that businesses cannot ignore. You might think, will this work for me and my business? Let me share some real world examples of companies that got this right and became giants. Number one, Domino's. 30 minutes or it's free. Who remembers Domino's in 90s and 2000s? In the 1980s in the US and 1990s in India, Domino's was facing tremendous competition. In fact, at one point, they were planning to leave India market altogether. But then they changed their strategy. Instead of just saying we make great pizzas, which is what the other pizza companies were saying, they focused on speed, a major pain point for customers. Their offer, hot, fresh pizza delivered in 30 minutes or less, or it's free. No one else was making such a bold promise. Why it worked? It created urgency. People knew that get their pizza very fast. It eliminated risk. If they failed, the customer got a free pizza. In fact, a lot of people, myself included, we ordered just like this in the hopes to get some free pizza. Number three, this stood out from competitors. Competitors just focused on taste in their advertising, in their marketing, and their positioning. Domino's focused on convenience. The result being, Domino's exploded into a $1 billion brand and became the default pizza brand in India, changed the way fast food delivery works forever. In fact, Domino's was the pioneer behind Zomato, Swiggy, and Zepto today, who are offering 10-minute deliveries. So, what was so special about this campaign? Was it the product? They didn't change anything. Was it the pricing? They didn't reduce the pricing. Instead, they focused on creating a different kind of USP, which was speed and efficiency, and the market rewarded them for it handsomely. Number two, Amazon. We look at the Amazon offer structure, and that is essentially the blueprint for dominating markets across the world. Amazon's entire business is built on multiple irresistible offer structures that keep customers coming back, spending more, and making it nearly impossible for competitors to catch up. Let's break down how Amazon structures its offers and why it works so well. First one being Amazon Prime, free 2-day shipping and more. Problem was, before Amazon Prime, online shopping was slow, expensive, tedious. Customers had to pay separate shipping fees for each and every order, wait for a week or more for their packages, buy in bulk to make the shipping fees worthwhile. Amazon created an ingenious solution to this. It created the Amazon Prime, which was essentially free 2-day shipping on millions of items. They simply charged a flat annual fee of rupees 999 at launch, which is now around 1500 rupees a year. This encourages commitment because of the low upfront price. Later, they also expanded it to Prime Video, Prime Music, and so also added more exclusive discounts just for Prime members and faster deliveries, even ensuring up to 1-day deliveries. Now, why this worked? It removed friction. There were essentially no hesitation about shipping costs anymore. Back when e-commerce started, there would be very expensive shipping costs which the buyers had to bear. With Prime, that shipping cost was eliminated. It encouraged more frequent purchases. People buy more since shipping is free. Number three, it locks in customers. Once a customer subscribes to Amazon Prime, they prefer Amazon over competitors. The result of this is you have over 200 million plus Prime subscribers worldwide. Imagine that, 200 million plus Prime subscribers. And Prime subscribers spend 2 times more than non-Prime members. And in fact, they've created a Prime shipping model which is at a discount compared to the 1500 rupees all-in-one Prime package. Imagine that. That's the power of the Prime offer. It has converted Amazon into a subscription-based revenue machine. The genius move is people sign up for the shopping benefits but stay for the entertainment, the Prime Video, the Prime Music, etc., making it a bundle deal which no competitor can match. On top of that, they added more new features, which brings me to point number three, which is one-click buying. essentially the fastest way to shop online. Imagine that you are at an e-commerce checkout process. Traditionally, they used to be very slow, where each and every purchase they would require entering shipping and billing details every single time, which would require multiple clicks and confirmation screens, which had a very high chance of cart abandonment. So Amazon created a solution to that, the one-click purchase offer. Essentially, they would store the payment and address details. There was no need to re-enter. With this led to one-click checkout. This reduced friction and impulse buying time. This was a patented feature until 2017, which offered them exclusive competitive advantage which no one else could use it before 2017. Now, why did this work? It massively increased impulsive purchases. It eliminated checkout friction, reducing cart abandonment. It set new standard for e-commerce ease of use. The result being cart abandonment rates dropped significantly. One-click purchases led to billions of dollars in extra revenue, and revenue which was otherwise would have lost, they were able to claim that back. Competitors had to wait for Amazon patent to expire before they could start using similar tech. The genius move being by making buying as easy as a single tap, Amazon turned every visitor into a potential buyer with minimal effort, reducing cart abandonment and increasing the average order value of each customer and consequently the lifetime value. Subscribe and save. Discounted products on autopilot. What was the problem? Customers hate running out of essentials like detergent, coffee, or pet food. Traditional shopping requires remembering to reorder, visiting a store, or manually placing an online order. And if you forget it, you would have to wait at least a day or two before the stock would come. Amazon solved that problem with the help of Amazon Fresh, where they now started giving products on autopilot. You imagine, and because you were paying it upfront and you put the subscription, they offer discount on this price. So instead of paying full price every time, you could subscribe and save money on that. Customers subscribe to recurring deliveries of essential products, which could lead to discounts of up to 15% for subscribing. Automatic deliveries so customers never run out of the essential items. Now, why does this work? It essentially locks the customer into Amazon's ecosystem. It ensures repeat purchases without customer even having to go to the app and order it. It's so streamlined, so efficient, you don't need that. It boosts revenue predictability through subscriptions. The end result being customers spend more because they commit long term. Products with subscribe and save see higher repeat orders. Amazon reduces inventory risk by forecasting demand in advance, ensuring that the inventory is already stocked, they can buy it in bulk and negotiate cheaper rates from suppliers. The genius move here being by offering a small 10-15% discount, Amazon guarantees lifelong customer retention and recurring predictable revenue. Point number four, the marketplace model. Sell anything, earn royalties. Retailers originally faced high costs of running e-commerce stores. In fact, if you look at it, even right now, most physical retailers, single brand retailers, they still don't have their own uh, custom website for exclusively for their own brand because that is an extremely expensive affair. The website setup and maintenance, payment processing and security, inventory management and shipping logistics, all of that was extremely expensive. Even big brands like Reebok, Adidas, Bata, even these big brands, they even though they have their own websites and their own online shopping platforms, they still prefer selling on marketplaces. How? Because of the Amazon solution of the third-party seller offer. Amazon, anyone can sell on Amazon with minimal setup. Amazon takes care of payments, trust, and traffic for sellers. Sellers can use fulfillment by Amazon for fast prime shipping. Why does this work? Amazon takes a cut of every sale, almost up to 20 to 30%. Sellers benefit from Amazon's traffic, Amazon's trust, Amazon's shipping service, Amazon's high volume of website visitors which it has, and the entire customer and affiliate ecosystem. Amazon expands its product selection without owning inventory. Result being over 60% of Amazon sales come from third-party sellers. Millions of businesses depend on Amazon to survive. Amazon earns billions in fees without holding inventory at own cost. He makes the vendors pay for storing the inventory in its warehouses. So the genius move here was Amazon created an ecosystem where competitors, even small sellers, can rely on them to make money, turning potential rivals into partners. So what's the key takeaways behind this? The secrets behind Amazon's offer structure. It removes friction. Prime eliminated shipping concerns, one click made buying effortless. Number two, it creates customer lock-in. Subscribe and save. Prime and AWS make switching to another service provider very hard. It encourages impulse buying, fast checkout, personalized recommendations. It turned competitors into partners. Marketplace sellers and AWS clients rely a lot on Amazon. It leverages data for upselling. It knows exactly what the customers will buy next and how they can predictively offer recommendations to the customers to buy other products. Amazon isn't just an e-commerce company. It's a system designed to make you spend more, stay loyal, and keep coming back. Case study number three, Zepto. Zepto's 10-minute delivery offer. Now let's deep dive into the genius behind Zepto. Zepto is a rapid grocery delivery startup. It has disrupted the e-commerce and delivery space today by promising 10-minute grocery delivery. Unlike traditional delivery models that take hours or even days, Zepto created an irresistible offer that removes friction, builds urgency, and establishes dominance in an ultra-competitive market. Let's break down the benefits of Zepto's 10-minute delivery offer and why it works so well. Number one, extreme convenience. In today's age of instant gratification, customers hate waiting for groceries. Traditional platforms like Big Basket and Amazon Fresh take hours or maybe even days. Quick commerce companies like Zepto identified this as a major pain point. How Zepto solved it? 10-minute delivery creates an instant gratification effect. No need for meal planning. Just order when you need it. If you come home late from office, say 7 p.m., 8 p.m., you can quickly order it on Zepto. You'll get the inventory on 10 minutes and you can start preparing your meals then. It fits into the impulse buying behaviors of people. If you forget to buy milk in the morning, you can order now and get milk to your doorstep within 10 minutes. Now, why does it work? Consumers are getting used to instant on demand services like Netflix, like Uber, like Swiggy. The faster a service, the higher the retention rate. This reduces drop-offs compared to apps with long delivery windows. Example, imagine you're cooking and suddenly realize you're out of tomatoes. Instead of running to the store, Zepto delivers them before you can even set the pot to boil. This reduces the decision-making barrier, the impulse buying power. That goes up. With traditional grocery shopping, customers often hesitate before making a purchase, thinking, do I really need this right now? Should I add more items to make the delivery feel worth it? Can I wait for tomorrow's order instead? How Zepto solved this problem? Because traditionally they would think twice before they wanted to order something or not. And unless it was a truly impulse decision, they would not buy it. So the 10-minute promise solves that friction. It completely eliminates it. Customers think less and order more. There is no minimum order value, so it encourages small and frequent purchases. Availability of daily essentials keeps customers coming back, and because they get it so quick and with no minimum order, the order frequency goes up. When people start using Zepto 10 times a month or 15 times a month, and with that stickiness, eventually the customer lifetime value goes up. So why does this work? It eliminates customer hesitation. So you don't need to plan big orders of 500, 1000, 2000 rupees single orders. Customers can make multiple purchases daily, increasing the frequency and revenue. It works great for last minute shopping, especially when you forget items like bread for breakfast. No problem, you'll get it in 10 minutes. With Amazon Fresh, customers often are forced to add extra items to justify the delivery time and potentially save on delivery costs. Zepto removes that mindset. You buy only what you need exactly when you need it. It is perceived as a premium yet affordable service. Most customers associate fast delivery with high costs and premium service. If an e-commerce site offered 10-minute delivery, they'd expect to pay extra. But now with Zepto offering it as default for each and every order, essentially you're getting a free delivery or a very low cost delivery, that too in 10 minutes, which has an extremely premium feel and element to it. The pricing is competitive compared to the supermarkets like DMart. There is no premium charge for speed, making customers feel that they're getting a luxury premium service. They're getting a very high value service at regular grocery prices. Now, why does this work? It essentially customer feels like they are getting an exclusive VIP experience of quick delivery as and when they want it. Customers get premium treatment without the premium pricing. It beats competitors who charge more for fast delivery or for requiring a minimum order requirement to ensure home delivery happens, like Swiggy, Instamart, and other players. For example, think of Amazon's Prime Free 2-day shipping. It made people feel like they were getting a special deal, even though they were just locked into a subscription model. It creates habitual use, high retention, and stickiness, essentially becoming a daily necessity to order important goods. Problem being, most grocery delivery apps have low daily usage because people order in bulk. Zepto changed that by making grocery shopping a habit, not an occasional task. How Zepto engineered habit formation. It's faster than going to the store. You don't need to step out of the home. If you go to a store, it would take 10 minutes just to reach there, 10 minutes to buy, and 10 minutes to come back, taking anywhere from 30 minutes to 60 minutes to get the products back at home. But with Zepto, you simply order within a minute or two, and you get it delivered to your doorstep within 10 to 15 minutes. It's literally like magic. So rather than going to a store, rather than stepping out of the home, people can simply order from Zepto. Then they get push notifications during peak meal times. Need veggies? Get them in 10 minutes. This leads to a lot of benefits for them. And they have a limited stock strategy, always creating urgency to buy now, because if they don't buy now, they might end up losing the products and the opportunity to buy. So why does this work? Essentially, there is a high volume of repeat orders. Instead of weekly or monthly grocery shopping, people now do it daily. This builds brand loyalty. Customers stop considering other platforms. Higher customer lifetime value as retention increases. For example, think about Uber. Once people experienced tap to ride convenience, they never went back to calling taxis manually. Now, even though the Uber service is not as good as it used to be, it's still better than hoping for a local auto or a taxi person and trying to get that. Zepto is doing the same for groceries. Competitive moat. Apart from other competitors like Amazon, Flipkart, and other large players, it's very hard for others to replicate. Problem being, any grocery app can promise faster delivery, but few can actually deliver on it consistently without burning excessive amount of cash and without raising billions of dollars in capital. It's practically impossible to execute a model like this. So how Zepto built its competitive advantage? Through the dark store model, where they had micro warehouses, products are strategically placed for ultra fast fulfillment, AI-powered logistics optimization. It ensures the closest rider picks up the order immediately. Limited inventory, high demand essentials only, which speeds up packaging and reduces delays. So why does it work? It's difficult for competitors to replicate without heavy investment. There are lower operating costs than supermarkets or traditional delivery. Scalability. It can be expanded to new cities quickly. For example, compare Zepto to Swiggy Instamart. Swiggy is integrating with local stores, making the delivery slower and more unpredictable. Now, even they are starting to move towards the dark store model, where essentially they are able to control the inventory and make the delivery faster. Zepto started with that model to begin with, and now they are able to control the speed and consistency. This creates a psychological advantage because 10-minute delivery essentially feels like magic. Problem being, many people don't actually need groceries in 10 minutes, but when they see it's available, they want it. So how Zepto use psychology? Essentially, getting a 10-minute delivery acts like an instant dopamine hit. It feels like magic when groceries appear in minutes. It becomes a talkable experience. People tell their friends about it. It completely removes effort from grocery shopping. No planning, no waiting, no hassle. Now, why does it work? It creates viral word of mouth marketing. People love to share it. Make other grocery apps feel slow in comparison. It feels like the future of shopping, making it exciting for customers. For example, people didn't need same day delivery before Amazon made it the norm. Now waiting 2 to 3 days feels slow. Zepto is setting a new expectation for grocery shopping speed. The bottom line, why Zepto's offer is a masterpiece. It solved a major pain point. Waiting for groceries is annoying. Going outside to the shops, waiting over there, navigating the traffic, ordering and bringing it back, that's far more worse and far more complicated. Instead, you can get it at the convenience of your home. It makes grocery buying effortless, with no minimum orders, no waiting. It turns grocery shopping into a daily habit, increases frequency, increases lifetime value, and the revenue of the company. It feels premium without the premium price. Everyone loves fast service at regular prices. It creates a strong competitive moat. It is hard to copy without major infrastructure. It plays on instant gratification psychology. Once you try it, it's very hard to let it go. So the final thought, Zepto isn't just selling groceries, they are selling time. In today's fast-paced world, people value time more than ever, and Zepto has positioned itself as the fastest way to get what you need. Would you like to take a breakdown of Zepto's profitability strategy on how it compares to competitors? Let me know below in the comments. So essentially, what are the key takeaways from these master offers? A great offer solves a painful problem. Domino's solves slow delivery. Netflix killed late fees. Makes the value instantly clear. FedEx, overnight delivery. Dollar Shave Club, $1 razors. Risk reversal works. Domino's gave free pizzas. Tesla's gave free supercharging. Subscription models create predictable revenue. Amazon Prime, Netflix, Dollar Shave Club, they all work on subscription models. Positioning is everything. Tesla focused on luxury, not just electric cars. So want to build your own master offer. First step, identifying your niche. First, you need to niche down. The riches are in the niches. The more specific, the better. We have covered this in the first step of the one-page go-to-market challenge. You can register for that in the link below. How do you identify a niche? Whom do you want to serve? Whether you want to serve founders, SaaS startups, gym owners, real estate agents, which industries have high demand and spending power? What is an underserved market with an urgent need with a willingness to pay? For example, Shopify started by focusing just on small e-commerce businesses that needed an easy way to set up an online store before it became a global billion-dollar giant. Step 2, identifying problems and solutions. Remember, businesses and customers, they don't buy products or services. They buy solutions to their problems. So how do you find these pain points? You read negative reviews of competitors, what do people hate, join niche specific communities, ask them directly what's their biggest challenge. Once you find out what these challenges are, create your product, create your offering accordingly, and ensure that this offering is thoroughly communicated to your customers. Let me give you an example. Uber solved a major problem. People hated waiting for taxis and having to deal with cash. Their solution, a tap to ride app with upfront pricing. So now the question is, what can you do in your offer which is so unique and solves a major problem? Number three, what exactly do you want to offer to the customers? Now that you know the problem, you need to craft a solution in a way that's easy to say yes to. A great offer should solve one major problem, not 10 things at once. It should be so simple and clear that even a 10-year-old can understand it. Avoid fancy jargon as much as possible. You need to be measurable. Can you promise a clear outcome to the customers of what exactly are they going to get? Like Zepto's 10-minute delivery or Prime's 2-day shipping. What exactly can you make it as transparent and as clear as possible? For example, Slack. Slack makes work communication effortless. They replaced endless email chains with real-time messaging. Number four, how you want to offer. So it's not just about what product or service you're offering, it's also about the delivery mechanism of the offer. The delivery mechanism matters just as much as the offer itself. Number 5, the packaging, the pricing, and the presentation. Your offer isn't just what you sell, it's how it's packaged, it's how it's priced, it's how it's positioned. Apple didn't just sell a phone, they positioned the iPhone as a high status lifestyle product. People pay extra for the brand, not just the tech. Step number 6, you need to have a clarity on your business model, and your offer must fit your business model. Are you, as a, if you're a coach or a consultant, are you selling one-time subscription or a performance-based model? If you're something like a Zepto, you're offering primarily you're offering 10-minute delivery at a fixed price of the goods, but then you add in Prime, then you add in Prime Savers, and you add other additional higher ticket services, which not only ensure that you are retaining the customers, but also increases more loyalty from them and increases the lifetime value. So this is all a model of that. Let me give you some more examples. One-time fees are services like website design services or graphic design services. They are one-time fee services. Then you have subscription-based services like Netflix or SaaS. Then you have performance-based services where you pay only for results. For example, Netflix didn't sell movies individually, unlike Blockbuster, which was selling movies independently. They created a subscription model which made it absolutely frictionless to watch unlimited content. Step number 7. What will be your inputs and execution? What resources, skills, team do you need to fulfill your offer efficiently? Ask yourself, do you need a team? Do you need to solo it? What kind of skill sets are required? How many people would be required? What are the licensing and regulatory requirements which you need to ensure in order to fulfill the offer that you've promised? What are the biggest time and cost bottlenecks that you have? Can anything of the process of the service delivery method be automated? Step number 8. How will the client receive the service? Customer experience makes or breaks an offer. How smooth is the delivery and how quickly can the customer get delighted from the service offering that you're doing for them? For example, Amazon's fastest delivery model, it made it into a global $100 billion giant. McDonald's standardized fast food scaled worldwide because of their quick operational system. Step number 9, clarify the value. Don't just explain what you do, show them the outcome. Great value statements would sound something like this. We do social media marketing versus we help businesses make an additional 1, 5, 10 lakh rupees a month using social media ads without spending hours managing campaigns, without wasting time on complicated ad campaigns or complicated ad structures on Facebook or Google. Another example being Tesla doesn't sell electric cars. They sell the future of sustainable transport. Final step, step number 10. What makes it unique? If your offer isn't unique, if it's not different from the customers, essentially you're then competing just on price, and that's a race to the bottom. There are multiple ways to stand out and to create your offer into something which is unique and very different. One is to create a unique process or a delivery mechanism, which is what we covered earlier. Another is you can add some form of risk reversal, like a money back guarantee, or a 30-day or a 30-minute pizza, or it's free Domino's campaign. This way, or you can offer faster results than your competitors. These are some of the major ways which you can use to kind of create your offer much more compelling. So I hope you understood from these examples of how you can make your offer more compelling and competitive and attract the customers. So if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and if you want to join the complete one-page GTM challenge, this was just one step of the entire one-page GTM challenge. You can get access all the information, all the details in the free one-page GTM challenge, the link of which is available below. Hope you have a great day. Enjoy.